Hey there, Taurus, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of October, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Taurus, if this reading resonates and you would like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy these readings and you want even more free readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings every Monday, only to my email list subscribers. You cannot get these readings anywhere else. Okay, Taurus, main energy for the reading is the Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, you get the Six of Cups. So here's the thing. This is definitely a romantic reading. If you're not in a relationship or you're not looking for romance, this reading is not going to be for you. I'm telling you right now. Okay, like I said, bottom of the deck, you get the Six of Cups. You're showing me that there is a soul connection, a divine connection, somebody that you have a lot of really beautiful memories with. You're showing me that you're choosing to end either the connection or a phase, because you get both the World and the Ten of Swords in the same row. So either you're recognizing that a certain phase in this relationship needs to be put to an end, or you're choosing to end the whole connection. But it's you, Taurus. It's not the other person. You're the one that's basically holding the reins. Your person can obviously be any sign. I am getting Aquarius, but they can literally be any sign. In the recent past, you get the Queen of Cups, the World, and the King of Cups. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. You guys are a divine match in terms of emotion, romance, feelings. Very, very positive match there. But smack center in the middle, you're showing me there's a cycle that needs to be put to an end here. Something needs to close out. Something needs to be put to an end. And again, we'll see exactly what that is as far as you're concerned. In the current situation, you get the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Star. There's a desire to communicate here. There is a deep desire to communicate because your energy is coming in with let's not be in this ending. Let's not be in this, stabbed with 10 swords energy. No, let's move from that energy into a much more calm, much more peaceful, much more positive. Like, look at this cat. So chill, so relaxed. Like, that's the energy that you want to be in, following whatever this is that you're choosing to end. And again, you're showing me I'm communicating, I'm talking, like I'm not just stonewalling here. So your energy is very beautiful, despite the fact that I feel like you're delivering not so beautiful news. In the near future, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. You're trying to evaluate and assess whether or not you made the right decision by essentially jumping ship or abandoning this relationship. You're not saying yes, you're not saying no, you're kind of analyzing it. You're looking at it as like, well, let me look and think about this logically to see. Again, I don't see pain. I don't see any, anxiety or overthinking, which is leading me to believe that you're the one that chose to end this. Could be the other way around, but I heavily feel like you're the one that's choosing to kind of just be like, this doesn't sit with me anymore. So let's see. Let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles, which is the main energy for your reading. Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the High Priestess, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Cups. So your intuition's really trying to communicate with you here to kind of like move along. Now, Taurus, I have to be honest, this isn't new to you. Your intuition, you're very in tune with it. And there have been connections and relationships in the past where your intuition has kind of guided you to be like, hey, you know what? It's time to leave this. It's time to walk away, because you're showing me like I've done this in the past. Now, have there been times where you ended up regretting leaving, regretted like abandoning the connection in the past? Yes, you have. And that's kind of, I would say, your biggest sticking point. You don't have a problem listening to your intuition. You just have a little bit of a bad taste in your mouth from a time in the past where you decided to walk away. And then you kind of were like, oh, there's a little bit of regret there. I don't feel like that's going to be the case with this person, but I do feel like that's definitely something that's coming up for you. And you're showing me like, I don't want to rush into this. I don't want to like jump the gun and just make a decision that's like rash. I really, really want to make sure that I'm not going to repeat the same mistakes I made in the past. So let's take a look at your recent past. We'll start off with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is clarified by the Lovers, the Five of Wands, and the Devil. Wow, these are really opposing energies. The Devil and the Lovers, they look very similar. Like if you look at the cards, right, there's a big energy and then there's the two people, okay? Very, very, very opposite energies. So on the one hand, you're showing me, not only do I feel, at least in the recent past, not only do I feel like me and this person are a very deep soul connection, an emotional connection, I'm also conflicted though, because either you or the other person, I can't tell who this belongs to, somebody has some not so positive behavioral patterns here. Someone is giving me a little taste of toxic. I don't feel like it's you, Taurus. I feel like it's more so your person, but take it as it resonates. And so this little taste of toxic is really what throws you for a loop, because you're showing me like, I care about you. I care about this person. And I know they care about me too. Like the love goes both ways. Also, we're the lovers. So the emotion is not the issue here. You also emotionally view you and this person as a divine match. So I can tell you unequivocally, the emotion is not the problem in this connection. The problem is that, like I said, somebody comes in with just a hint, just a dash of toxic, and that's what really throws you for a loop here in the recent past, where you're like, can I deal with this? Can I not? Do I even want to deal with this? I wonder what this is. If you feel comfortable sharing what this little taste of toxic is, I would love to know if you feel comfortable sharing. If not, don't worry about it. Let's take a look at the world in the recent past. World is clarified by the 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Tower. Yeah, the good times are gone. You're essentially showing me like the happy times, the really, really emotionally fulfilling happy times in this connection, those have crumbled at this point. And now what I'm left with is disappointment. So I want to close out this disappointing cycle. I do not want to be bummed out anymore. Like you could see yourself here, you're just sitting there unhappy, bummed out. You're like, I don't want to be in this energy anymore. Let's close out this cycle and let's get back to the happy times. Let's get back to the good emotions, the happiness. Your fear, though, here in the recent past, Taurus, is that you can't get back to the happy times. I'm going to give you an example, metaphor, allegory. I don't know the difference. Anyways, imagine you have a tower, a building, and it collapses, right? There's a bunch of rubble, dust, dirt. You can't just like smush the building back together and be like, oh, here's a new building. No, you either have to completely wipe it clean and build from scratch, or you're just like, okay, the building collapsed. We can't rebuild. It's done. It's over. Let's just leave it in rubble. That's your thing here when it comes to this connection. You want to rebuild. You want to get back to happy times, but you don't know if like you guys can, or if it's like this building collapsed. It is what it is. Let's just leave it dust, dirt, and debris, and just let's move along. Let's go our separate ways. Let's look at the King of Cups in the recent past. King of Cups is clarified by the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. So this person really does love you. They really do. And I do feel like you care about them too, Taurus, but it's becoming more and more difficult for you in the recent past to maintain this emotional connection, to not have your emotional guard up, to not kind of like be resistant and keep them at arm's length. And again, this could be your person's energy. I feel like it's more so you. You're showing me like they love me like the king, and I love them like the page. I still care about them. I love them. I'm just not as emotionally there as they are. Let's take a look at the current situation. I want to see what the 8 of Wands is all about. Eight of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Swords, which you get again in the near future, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So either you're communicating with your person or they're communicating with you. I don't know. Take the energy as it resonates. Somebody here is communicating about, look, I know that there's issues. I know that there's this like barrier. I know that we're going through a bit of a rough patch. We can work through this. This is a learning process for me. I'm learning how to open up. I'm learning how to work in this connection. I don't want to give up on this. Like, I know that not only do I want to work on this, I know that practically we can work on this. So again, somebody here is communicating this. This is not just energetic. Like, they are flat out coming out and saying, let's work through this. It'll be, like a slow progress. We can still make this work. It's a learning curve for me. Work with me. Why does this stress you out though, Taurus? It's like this person's coming in and telling you, let's work on things, and you're responding with stress, which is letting me know that you don't really want to work on things, do you? Let's take a look at the 10 of Swords in the current situation. 10 of Swords is clarified by the 7 of Cups, the Magician, and the Knight of Cups. So you want love. You want to get back to this place of giving this person your love, receiving love from them. That's what you want. What you feel is immense resistance to that energy. Immense resistance. You're showing me, yeah, it's an option, right? It's an option that we could get back on track, that we could restore this connection, that we could repair it. But it's also an option that this connection is just dead, done, and over with, and we just leave it as is, right? You're very guarded as well, which is letting me know that you're not really in the position, or not even in the energy right now where you want to make a decision. You're very much like, I don't know, I don't want to think about this type of thing. It's kind of like all options are on the table. Let's just leave it at that. We don't really have to like settle on one option versus another right now. Boy, Taurus, if you want to fill me in, what is going on? Let's take a look at the star in the current situation. What do you actually want? Yeah, same thing. You're showing me I want to wipe the slate clean. I want to start over. I want to rekindle this connection. You get the Ace of Swords. You get the Ace of Swords again. You get the Ace of Wands. You want to rekindle it. You want to bring back that spark. You want to feel that excitement. But logically, right, you know this is done. You know this is over. 10 of Swords. And then here you don't get the 10 of Swords. You get the everything is fine card. It's basically like the 10 of Swords, but you telling yourself, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be able to wipe the slate clean. It's fine. It's fine. Meantime, you're not even emotionally invested anymore. You barely have any feelings there, but it's fine. It's fine. We can rekindle this. You're checked out, Taurus. You're done. Emotionally, you're checked out. You're just not feeling this anymore. You want to feel this. That's what's interesting to me. You want to feel this. You want to be emotionally invested in this. You want to want this, but you don't. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles in the near future. Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Ace of Cups. Yeah. So even in the near future, you're not giving up on this. You're still holding on to this. You're showing me like we have such good memories together. We have so much positive history. How could I just be done? Maybe I can get back to this place where we can have a brand new beginning. And again, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords again. All you're missing is literally the Ace of Pentacles. And so I can see your desire to have a new beginning and start over. Like it's strong. You really do want to get back to this place of, you know, where you guys were at some point, that positive energy, that really, really, really good vibes, the love, the emotion. You're not giving up because you're showing me maybe we can get there. I'm still trying to figure out like if I'm completely done or if I can still get there. And again, Taurus, I have to say, I feel like your person's none the wiser. Like I don't see your person even like realizing like just how much of a internal battle you're going through with all this. Let's take a look at the Ace of Swords in the near future. Ace of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Emperor, and the Temperance. You need to make a decision, but you don't want to. You keep, it's like you decide something, right? And then you kind of like look back and delay your decision. You're very clear. Like in terms of what you feel, not even what you feel, what you want, what your brain is telling you, you're crystal clear on that. If I were to take away your emotions, you'd make a decision in a heartbeat. What's actually delaying you from making this decision and just being like, I'm done, I'm not done, I want this, I don't want this, is your feelings. I don't know if it's remorse. I don't know if it's like, hey, I don't want to make the same mistakes I made in the past. I don't know what it is about your feelings that keeps drawing you back. But like, you're crystal clear on what you want. You're crystal clear on where your brain is guiding you. And you keep delaying making this decision because your feelings keep kind of like nudging you in a different direction of like, don't make the same mistakes or don't, I don't know what these feelings are. Wow, I did not expect this from you, Taurus. Oh, okay. Give me the Five of Pentacles. Give me two more. Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Moon. Yeah. So what you're essentially choosing to do here is you're deciding, I don't want to give up on this connection. I want us to heal this gap between us. I want us to heal. Like, I don't want to give up. I do still feel very connected to this person, very attached to them. I do still feel a very strong bond with them, and I want to heal it. I don't want to give up on this connection. I want to heal it. However, Taurus, I do have to say there's something you're not seeing here. I don't know what it is. So it could just be that it's not time for you to see it, right? The moon could just be divine timing coming into play and just being like, hey, it's not time for you to know this yet. But keep in mind, Taurus, there's something which you're not seeing here when you're making this decision. And again, it's not time for you to see it yet. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind for this month, Taurus. Wow, from the universe, you get the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, and the High Priestess. Interesting. You really do want to wipe the slate clean, and it seems like deep down, it really does feel aligned for you to just wipe the slate clean, start over, and have the energies move in a very, very positive direction. So, whatever decision you end up landing on in the near future really does seem to align with what your higher self has in store for you. Keep in mind, though, whatever it is that the universe is not showing you yet, it's because it's not time for you to see it yet. So this energy where you're like, I make a decision and it feels aligned for me, it might change in the future. It might not, but it might change. So just keep that in mind. But that is what I have for you, Taurus. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.